Уф. Вот это оно. По стрижевому на такой нормально будет кататься?
My name is Felix. I'm a Danish TV host and car fanatic. I've been invited here to California to drive the new Vision AVTR. It's right in there in the hangar, and you're invited to come along to the future.
Да я понял, что ты скинул мне, брат, караоке, я не хочу. Не, это имба машина.
This must be the control unit.
Не, прикольно выглядит.
I have 1,000 questions now. So maybe it's time to bring in the designers. Well, I'm here with Gordon Wagner, Chief Head of Design at Daimler. Was that correct?
В смысле не прикольно? Ты ебанулся нахуй? Охуенный авто, вообще охуенная тачка.
But the
Вид
most
вообще
important thing
ебанутый.
is that, Gordon, this car is something you authorized. What's the vision behind this car? What's it supposed to be?
We wanted to create a vehicle that is not alien to its environment, that's almost a part of the ecosystem.
Ну, блядь, только, конечно, я хуй знает, это пиздец. Ну, типа, я просто сейчас представляю, как, блядь, в России на ней ездить, нахуй. Там минус сразу на колеса, нахуй, минус все, блядь. Ну и пизда придет сразу.
Of the environment. And we actually didn't want to create a vehicle. It should be almost something like a living organism.
I think you succeeded in that because it doesn't really feel like a car anymore. Except
No,
it has
it's not.
4 wheels.
Actually, it can crap sideways.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Why?
30 degrees sideways.
Нормально
Because
вообще вот так
we
вот
didn't want
валить?
to have conventional
Вот
wheels.
это оно?
These wheels, they look more like an animal paw, like soft and, gentle.
Просто
When
боком
you look at this
хуяришь,
car, what
нахуй.
is it that you see as a designer?
First of all, I think it looks very futuristic thanks to that super futuristic proportion. We wanted to create something that is very efficient looking, something that is almost like bio-design in harmony with nature. So it goes very gentle through the wind.
Бля, когда-нибудь
From
думаешь,
the
субтитры включить,
materials, there's a
нахуй?
lot of recycled
понял.
materials. We have the dynamic car, which
окей,
is fully
блядь, включил,
recycled.
nice.
We have this
Проверяй, блядь.
Karun wood, which is fast-growing rattan, very sustainable. We have all these fabrics, this ocean waste plastic. So from the
Переводи
material
давай.
side, yeah, this
Я
is
не понимаю, что они
completely
говорят, блядь.
sustainable. And of course, our vision is the 100% sustainable car, and that car should embody this. Should we sit inside?
Yeah,
maybe?
let's do that.
You want to go on the other side?
Yeah, sure.
So actually the first moment is that wake up moment when you enter the car and the car wakes up. So you see all these light strips, they come alive,
Я
and
не
then
понимаю.
you start that merge moment, and we connect with this merge device here. And of course you can steer the car forward,
Вы
backward.
видите, какое расстояние там вообще? Типа ты там фул лежишь просто, блядь, чилишь. Как вообще управлять машиной, блядь?
Left and right, and then when you want to crab sideways.
Ну она
you
сама
tilt that.
едет, что ли,
So
нахуй?
there's a sensor in there as well.
Yeah, and actually if you see it, it goes up and down like the car is breathing, and then it boots up and you see the screen. And now we are actually flying through the world of Pandora. And this is so cool about this project, as we are stepping even out of the car industry and go into a different industry or merge it with a different industry. In this case, entertainment, one of the biggest entertainment companies. And for me, I see Mercedes not really as a car brand. I see it as a leading luxury brand. In fact, we want to make it the most loved luxury brand. And projects like that with corporations from other fields bring us so much more inspiration that we can elevate what we do to a different level.
Can we drive?
Let's go and drive.
Let's
take
go,
it out for
давай,
a split.
погнали.
And you haven't driven it before. It's
No.
your first time as well. Whoa.
Let's move it slightly
Блядь,
forward,
что за
okay?
колеса? Это
We are
пиздец.
rolling.
Это резина, блядь?
Yeah, but
Это
steering
нихуя не
wheels
резина,
are
походу,
so
вообще.
last year.
Видите, как там управлять? Там не руль, там вот эта хуятина. Это вообще пиздец.
So we can try crabbing mode a little bit. Whoa.
Здорово, Эрич.
So now the cool thing is, the co-driver can take over. So you have it. Just try it.
Посмотри! Ебать!
This is so cool.
So, Vera, you were the head designer, lead designer on the user experience of the car, right?
Yes, correct. I'm the Director of Advanced User Experience Design.
Exactly. That's you. So when I saw it at, the first
Вот она,
time I saw
создатель
it,
этой
and
машины,
I went
блядь.
over to it, and I had this feeling that it
Вот
was trying
она.
to communicate with me, with the flaps and the lights and all. So that was your department.
Correct. So every
Сколько она стоить будет? Ну вот честно вам скажу, блядь, мне кажется, это будет не очень дорогая машина. Вы должны понимать, что это не спорткар, блядь. Это на солнечной батарее, блядь, тачка, нахуй. Она, блядь, не очень дорого будет стоить, нахуй, и все. Она не едет, блядь, 1000 километров, блядь. Она 100 километров, может, поедет, блядь, дай бог, блядь.
everything what you see and hear, we did
Какие 150 лямов, блядь? Она вообще, нахуй, не будет стоить. Нихуя.
So when I get into my 2020 Mercedes, there's a lot of linguatronic. You can talk with the car.
Yes.
This one, you don't talk with it.
No, here
You
we don't
interact
talk.
with it.
Yes,
Да, 350 лямов, блядь.
it's yeah. Imagine once you talk with a car, it's more.
За что 350 лямов, блядь? За то, что она, нахуй, 100 километров в час едет и на солнечной батарее, блядь?
Issue and command. We want to reduce this idea and say, hey, this element is more like a skin of ourselves, like a digital membrane of ourselves, which influence us and can provide us and amplify experience to our outside world. We have a more dialogue-based system, and of course, machine learning already can do a lot of things, but we are trying to really that this living
не
organism
скажется
is
на
starting
конце?
approaching the human, and not we as a human approaching the machine, which is very different.
Should we
Be
go
connected.
inside?
Yes, let's do it.
You want to sit in the... Which way?
I don't care. Both is fine. We can steer the car from both sides.
True. I'll take the other one.
Cool.
You go in there.
Давай, давай, пошло.
So what do we see? We see no steering wheel, we see no buttons, we see no touch screen, no pedals.
No.
But in the middle console, we see a device, we call it merge control.
Она
And what we see,
двигается.
it's pulsating. And once we want
Охренеть.
to connect with the machine, we
Охренеть.
put down our hand.
What happens in my seat?
And you feel the vibration in the seat of the exciters. You feel the heartbeat. It's my heartbeat now.
Какую машину ты бы хотел купить? Мечта? Audi TT.
And now we are connected to the system. So normally you as a human, you approach the car. So you steer the steering wheel, you touch a screen, you issue a command. But we did it very differently in the Vision AVTR. In the Vision AVTR, you lift your hand
Audi TT, аха. А чё такого, блядь? Хуёвая тачка или чё?
and icons are projected onto your skin. I'm not touching the display anymore or pushing a
Oh,
button.
no.
But what I do is I raise my hand. You can do the same thing on your side. And then I move left and right. And you see that icons are projected onto my skin, onto
Yes.
my palm. So all your senses are triggered, not only the visual one, but also the haptic one and the acoustic one.
Трико, здорово.
And then let's go to Pandora.
Yeah.
Shall I close it?
Yeah.
Then we select the Benji maybe. And you see how this gets pinkish. And now you look through the eyes of this Benji.
О,
You feel the heartbeat. And you see what the Benji would see.
все понял. Пацаны, отмена нахуй по цене будет стоить нахуй миллиард рублей.
In this sense, this experience that the car is really starting approaching you with the interface is very new and unique, and it hasn't been done before.
Yeah, and then, at the same time, make it look...
А какого хуя ты здороваешься не со всеми? Со мной поздоровайся. Резвли, здорово. С кем еще поздороваться? Плюсаните нахуй.
as luxury as this is. This is the future of luxury.
I think you see how the extra, the interior design and the UX design here come together as a one whole art piece almost.
When you as a department
Покрываю всех, кто плясанул, просто покрываю, смотрите. Всем привет! С вами Глеб!
think of stuff like this, then of course everything you think of isn't possible. So you have to have a meeting with somebody in a technical department that actually tells you whether this is
Я не
possible.
знаю, вам сейчас раскрою тайну, ну, может, просто кто-то не знает, но Глент и Кобяков — это два разных человека, это не один, это не фамилия Кобяков, а имени Глент.
Or not.
Our engineers are very creative people, very knowledgeable, and only as a collaborative team, designers and the engineers, we can come up with these really functional prototypes. And it's very important. It's functional. It's not
Не, без прикола.
faked. It's really working.
I don't quite understand all of it.
Теперь
but
вы
you did a
знаете
good job.
чуть-чуть
That's
больше.
great.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Alex Dang. He's a designer at Mercedes-Benz, and he's actually the one who drew the lines for the Vision AVTR. Hi, Alex.
Hi.
So, can you start by telling us how does a vision like this begins?
It was an internal competition where everyone can show their vision, how they see the car could look like. And right from the beginning,
Не,
we were all sitting
очень
together
крутая
and
машина.
watching the movie.
Типа без
basically
прикола.
in the cinema.
Это so fucking pretty.
Into
Это
our
очень крутая тачка.
vision.
Это машина
What
fucking будущего.
was the biggest challenge for you on the design of this car?
I think the biggest challenge for me was to combine the best of both worlds, like this science fiction AVTR world, into our reality and still make it recognizable as a Mercedes-Benz.
Let's move to the back.
Yeah.
Because of these flaps that makes the car come alive. What's the story with these?
We have 33 flaps, and the main functions are aerodynamics, communication, and also the
Блядь,
expression.
ну это же такая
Because the
офигенная.
aerodynamics, the main idea to change a lot of
Тут можно
surfaces,
просто
to change
подсветку
the
менять,
aerodynamics
все
in a way
менять
that
можно
you
нахуй, руками, ногами, блядь. Ну, типа ты топчешь ногами, и в итоге ты руками все делаешь.